womb, you was fearfully and wonderfully made. You ain't had nothing to do with how you look. Whether or not you smart or how quickly you can add or subtract, you ain't made your brain. So you ain't had nothing to do with that either. You ain't had nothing to do with that. And whether or not somebody verbally gives you a compliment or not, you ain't got nothing to do with that either. So most of it, you can't affect any of it. It's God-given. So your esteem is not in self. If there was a title to this message, it would be, get some God esteem in your life so you can do something with yourself. If you look at chapter 5, verse 19, Jesus himself said, most assuredly I say unto you, the Son can do nothing of himself, but what he sees the Father do. For what he does, the Son also does in a like manner. So Jesus done told you right there, everything I'm doing, I do because I just saw my daddy do. So any great works you see in me, I just copied the maker. It ain't me. I copied it. This confidence you see, this boldness that you see in me has come from the Father. I copy the Father. I go where he tells me to go. Verse 20, for the Father loves the Son and shows him all things that he himself does. So when you get a bright idea on your job, it's God that showed you that bright idea. You didn't have it. God showed you all things to do with it. He showed you how to work your work so that you would be ahead of the game. He showed you. You didn't get that husband and trap him with your cooking. God showed you what your husband, wife liked so that you can satisfy him or her. God showed you. And he will show you him greater works than these, that you may marvel. So that somebody that don't even know God can see God's work in you and say, how did you get that? How did you get that house? How you get that? How you get that? God gave it to you. That's the purpose in you having it. That's why you're supposed to have God esteem. So you can push it to God and say, God did this in me. I ain't had nothing to do with it. Then if we move on down to verse 30, Jesus says again, I can of myself do nothing. As I hear the word of the Lord, hear God, I judge, and my judgment is righteous because I do not seek my own will, but the will of the Father who sent me. So my judgments are right. My confidence is right. That which God has blessed me with is right. Because I didn't seek my own will. I didn't go seek what I have. God blessed me with it.